And then chapter 1 will be like, the real thing a brand has to do is be authentic. Customers can smell when you're not being authentic. It'll be like 72-point font. And then that's the first chapter. And then chapter 2 will be like, you know, I don't know. It's just, that's a 0 to 1 slot. No, 0 to 1's pretty good. Dude, it's so funny though. Wait, where was I just reading this? Oh man. Where was I just reading this? Apparently 0 to 1 is it's become very popular among like Gen Z tech startup people. You know, all these young hustler Gen Z AI startup people. It's very popular in that group. And there was an interview with one of them where they were asking him his favorite books. He's like, my favorite book is 0 to 1. I've only read 5 pages, but but it's made a huge difference on me. But he wasn't saying it like a joke. Here it is. I found it. I actually found it. I actually fucking found it. Where's the... Here it is. Okay. This is a Business Insider article on... Here, look. Before flying from his home in Pittsburgh to Stanford's annual gathering of incoming freshmen in late April, Sebastian Tan downloaded what might be the top book on Silicon Valley's required reading list, 0 to 1, Peter Thiel's treatise on building the future. It's probably the best book I've read, and I've only read a few pages. That's crazy. You just started. What does that mean? It can't be the best book you've read. Best by default, I guess. Anyway, it's about how these kids are all skipping college, which might not be too crazy. The only thing I really remember that, I'll be dead honest with you, I did read 0 to 1 at the same time in my life. I read it when I was a recent graduate moving out to Silicon Valley to start my job at Twitch. And I read 0 to 1 because it was popping back then too. And the only thing that stuck with me was like the blue ocean, red ocean stuff. I don't remember anything else that really stuck with me long term out of that fucking book. If you reread it, you would hate it. Maybe. I mean, this is now 11 years ago I read it. What was Blue Ocean, Red Ocean? Super simply, it's like in all fields, you are trying to find your own individual niche where you're competing alone. A red ocean is one where there's a lot of blood in the water and everyone's trying to do the same thing. And basically, it's very, 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 very difficult for your... It's the case of startups, but it applies to like you as an individual standing out. And it was like any startup that's trying to do something that's already done is probably already going to fail. You pretty much have to be unique enough that no one's comparing you to anything else. So you want to be in the blue ocean? Yeah, that's the general idea. It's not fucking rocket science, but it did stick with me. Yeah, an example would be like for me, right? When I started doing marketing content on Twitch, that would be a blue ocean because nobody else was doing that. So I didn't have to be even particularly great at it. Like the early marketing Mondays, that were pretty bad, but they were so different that they got some viewership. They got some traction. You understand? I think that's what a blue ocean would be. A red ocean would be like, okay, I want to start streaming on Twitch. I should probably do Among Us and Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? Like very simply, that would be like me trying to do in 2020 the most competitive, the most. If I did those now, that's a blue ocean because nobody's doing Among Us. I should go back to Among Us.